timestamp, May 10th, 2017, 11:29 in the morning, right before lunch time to eat, time to get my lunch on. Before I go to lunch, I want to explain my face. My face, if you notice in my videos, half of it acts funky, dude. It really does. It acts crazy. It kind of droops. Looks like my eye is shrunk. Makes me look all weird and funky looking, as if I was normal looking before. But this makes me look extra funky looking, and I want to explain that to people watching this. I have what is called Hemi Facial Spasms. Hemi facial stands for half a face, and spasms is self-explanatory. It's spasms. So it's really weird. So when I'm talking to people, my face looks like it's shrinking. When it doesn't involuntary, I can't control it. I tried, and it does it anyway. It just shrinks. Sometimes it stays in that position for a long time. Sometimes it twitches and then it releases, or sometimes it will not spasm for hours and then it'll spasm again. Went to the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. No, the doctor told me, you have Hemi Facial Spasms. And I'm like, wow. So I had it for pushing 7 years now, about 7 years. And it took me a while before I went to the doctor, like literally 5 years before I went to the doctor, 4 or 5 years. And then it took me another year and 2 years, a year and a half to 2 years before I actually try to do something about it, because I just wanted to see if it would go away before I did anything drastic. So I tried. I went to my doctor. My doctor said, you have 3 options. You can either live with it, which people look at you funny every time it happens, because it's hard to carry a normal conversation when your face is, half of it is shrinking up and going nuts, and you're trying to hold a serious conversation or just talking normal to people. I work in a school district, so kids are always asking me, what's wrong with your face? I'm like, it's broken. So I work with elementary kids, or I see elementary kids a lot. I tell them it's broken. That's what happens when you get older. Things start breaking, or they start not working right. And in this case, my eye's not working right. So my eye is the one that's majorly affected by it. And then the rest of my face, my mouth, does it. So, yeah. So the second option would be to have Botox injections into my face for the rest of my life, increasing the amounts until it no longer works, because then Botox will stop working eventually. And I could have those Botox into my face every 3 months, I think, and it would lessen the effect of the Hemi Facial Spasms. But then, yeah, it would eventually stop working. Or number 3, I can have the decompression surgery in the hopes of eliminating it forever, ever, ever. I've tried all 3. I had the decompression surgery. Let me back up. I had the Botox, and that helped a little bit. And then I talked it over with my wife and my mother, and we said, okay, let's try the decompression surgery. And they basically go into your skull. It's actually really neurosurgery. because they go so close to the brain, because that's where the nerve is. The nerve comes from back here by the stem and runs into your face. And if they can decompress that nerve, it will stop the twitches or decrease them significantly. So they cracked my skull open, did the decompression surgery. I was out of work for, I think, 8 weeks, and it didn't work. I had the surgery a year ago, almost a year ago to the date, and it's still doing it. So it's just something I have to live with. But I'm explaining it because, you know, it does look funny. It makes me look like a weirdo, but I'm okay with it. There's bigger things in the world to deal with than my face twitching. It doesn't hurt, it just gets uncomfortable because you can feel it twitch. Like, you can feel the spasms, and it feels like it's pulling your face. Like someone's literally pulling your face. You're like, dude, let go, stop pulling my face, man. Can you please, like, stop pulling my face? So yeah, I just wanted to explain that. More chronicles of a man, husband, and father.